CNN got caught misinforming the public by one of their very own guests live during Jake Tapper's show. He had the Assistant Secretary for Health and Human Services, a guy named Admiral Brett Giroir, I think, or Giroir, I don't know, Admiral Brett, we'll call him. Jake Tapper on CNN asked this guy this question about the coronavirus task force and what the president was and was not doing to fight COVID-19. Listen to this.
The Harvard Institute of Global Health says that the U.S. should be conducting 3 to 5 million tests per day, 3 to 5 million tests per day. We're doing, as you noted, less than 800,000. Experts also note that the Trump administration has not fully activated all of the labs available, including hospital labs, commercial non-clinical labs, academic labs, veterinary labs. I know that you're saying that things have improved a lot, and they have, but you also concede that they're not where they need to be.
And then he lays forth the big question, the question that he was convinced was going to be the gotcha. He was just setting this up so that he could throw this fastball at the admiral and have him throw the president underneath the bus. Here's what he asked.
Why is the Trump administration not doing everything it can to get testing where it needs to be?
And here was the admiral's answer.
So every one of those examples that you said we are absolutely doing. So I'm not quite sure why you're saying we're not doing them.
Clearly, he's never watched CNN before. We know exactly why he says they're not doing them. Because he's making up a false narrative that Donald Trump is asleep at the wheel of this coronavirus crisis when the complete opposite is true. And he got busted live on his own show.
So every one of those examples that you said we are absolutely doing. So I'm not quite sure why you're saying we're not doing them.
Oh, it's because I'm lying, because I want to make the American people think that Donald Trump is not in charge of the coronavirus crisis and this COVID-19 thing. And I want people to think that Donald Trump is reckless and doesn't care about anything at all except for his rallies and playing golf and Russia. I want to make sure the American people think that Donald Trump's the worst person ever, when in fact he's doing everything he needs to do. And the admiral goes on to talk about that.
Just this week, I had a call with over 500 university presidents, provosts, and vice presidents, and we've been talking to governors for at least a month, maybe 2 months, about activating the university labs.
Oh, okay, so they've activated the university labs. So that's one of the things that Jake Tapper accused him of not doing.
We have several veterinary labs. I believe it's 5 right now that have gotten their CLIA certification so they can actually do human testing. So everything you've just talked about, we have been doing for at least 6 or 8 weeks.
Veterinary labs are on board. They got certified. They're doing their testing on human samples. And so Jake Tapper, really, I hate to burst your bubble on your own show, but everything you said the president is not doing, we've been doing for 8 weeks, 2 months. 2 months. Imagine what Jake Tapper says when he doesn't have somebody on his show who can fact check him immediately. Imagine the stuff that CNN is trying to sell to people when they don't have experts in charge of COVID-19 response for the government, for the Department of Health and Human Services, in their face, smacking them down, saying you are lying to your viewers in real time. Rest assured, Jake Tapper is going to go back to monologuing for a while because he got it handed to him. Guarantee that's the last time you're going to see that guy on CNN.